welcome back to the channel. This is another vlog. It's Tuesday and I'm actually going to be posting the Sims video after all. I've got the sneezes again, so if there's weird cuts, I'm really sorry, but I'm obviously sitting here and there's sneezes. Don't know why that is. But yeah, I edited the video down to where I was quite happy with it, and I also put in an extra screen of me talking. Hold on, I'm going to shut this to see if this helps because it's so... You have done enough convincing for me to make that video and do it. I've made two videos out of those... that recording session that I had so far. And I'm going to post the first one on Wednesday, so if you haven't seen that already, then go and watch that. That's already up. I'm going to be posting the second one next Wednesday if you want me to, if you think that you want it. And what I'm going to do for 2018 to 2020, I am going to record that again, but insert the bit that I found really funny. I am all right if I don't talk, but as soon as I start talking, I just want to sneeze. I'm going to insert the bit that I found really funny in the last recording session into the new sort of video thing. I'm going to re-record that. Today, I want to look for references based on your suggestions, as well as the people over on Twitter, about the Carnival thing. So I'm just going to write down a bunch of stuff from the tweets and from the messages of the things that we could potentially do, and then I'm going to look for references for those things. Wow, I've got 1,122 followers on Twitter now. Just noticed that. Okay. The video was late yesterday because the weather got bad. It wasn't bad. It was like 2 centimetres of snow, maybe about an inch or two of snow. And something happened down at the cross in my town, and the traffic was backed up for like a mile. Either way, and I didn't get home. I didn't get to go and pick up Matt. It basically took 2.5 hours to get there and go home again. So that was rubbish. Also this morning I got stuck at Caden's school. It was so embarrassing. I went into there's this little parking bit behind some houses that you can go and park if you want to drop off your kid in the morning, but you can't park there. Well, you're not supposed to park there when you go and pick up the kids, because the kids are all coming out of there and they're all walking across the road, and the bus needs to get round, so you can't park there in the afternoon, but you can park there in the morning. So I went up there to park, and it's on a little slope, and I got stuck, and this man and my friend Siobhan had to come out and push my car so that I could get out. It was so embarrassing. Couldn't get out. The car was rubbish, but I managed to get out eventually. I was getting really stressed out. Caden was like, "You suck at driving." He always tells me that I suck at driving, even though I'm quite a good driver. I'm just gonna write down here Carnival things. Carnival. Actually, I don't want to use my red pen because I don't want that to run out of ink. So Jennifer DiCarlo says treats, candy floss. I'm obviously not going to do all of these, but we're going to try. Tazreen says fun rides, so obviously the carnival rides. Pixie Sticks says midway games. I had to ask her what that was because I had no idea. Rides, fair food, so I'm guessing that's like burgers and chips and stuff. I don't know what fair food is. Huge stuffed animals, really liked that idea. Pet and zoos, I don't think we'll do anything to do that with that. And red and white striped tents. So she said, like, throw a dart at a wall of balloons. I'm gonna write balloons as well because there's gotta be balloons at fairs, right? Toss a ring, and the duck thing. Rubber ducks always remind me of fairs. Rubber ducks. Tickets. A lot of people said tickets. And am I a Dory Tan, or Adri Scribbles said, creepy circus aesthetics with black, reds and golds, and for some reason card suits. Cards. Playing cards. There's too many ideas. Creepy haunted houses, clowns, men on stilts. Corn dogs was a popular one. We don't have corn dogs here. I've had a corn dog before when I was in America, and I think I have anyway. I don't know. Dad? Have I? I don't know. And other foods. Okay. Parades of people dressed in weird and wonderful costumes. I'm going to put masks, costumes. This was Any Art Nay. Dancing to drummers, so drummers. And Noobsy Draws says candy apples. I'm gonna have to do a couple of sticker packs, maybe. Maybe I could do one based on the food and based on the games, depends. Rotting Roots Arts says cotton candy, balloons, tilt a whirl, ride. I think that's the thing where you go down that big spiral thing. Corn dogs again. Ring toss, fun house. Valerie G Arts says lots of bright, rich colours, masks, games, pony rides. Need more. Okay, so rich, bright. That's what I thought of, not black and red and gold. But that's still a good one. Okay, and then on my video, Auntie Jackie said carnivals vary. Small rides like Ferris wheels and merry-go-rounds. Candy floss, corn dogs, lollipops and donuts. Performers like fire eaters, jugglers and such. You can find games like balloon pop, ring toss, knockdown, duck hunt with the water gun and more. And some are just large masquerade of people wearing fun costumes and masks. You can win prizes like pennants, cute stuffed animals, posters, and the list can go on. Happy birthday for your brother. Thank you, Auntie Jackie. And then Unicorn Trash says the stickers are looking good, thank you. Mary, is it Mary or Mary? Or Marie? Rodriguez says masquerade masks, Ferris wheel, carousel, activities like fortune telling or cards. And then Creative Chaos Guide said something about the Sims thing. Okay, so we could make 3 categories really. We could do the food, so that would be candy floss, corn dogs, candy apples, lollipops and donuts. And then we could maybe even have like burgers as well, burgers and a drink. We could have another section where it would just be the rides and stuff. The tilt-a-whirl ride, and then the fun house, the Ferris wheel, merry-go-round. I don't know if I want to do all 3. Should I do 3 or should I just narrow it down to a couple of things? Then we could have the misc, which is the tickets, the stuffed animals, the cards, clowns, mask, and the fortune teller thing, and the jugglers maybe, and the tent, and the drummers. And we could try different ride things, or maybe the stuffed animals should be in the same, that should be in the games part, right? Yeah, the tickets could be in the same part as the rides. Drink, like a slushie? Do they do slushies? I don't know. I'm gonna sketch a couple of things today and see how we go with that. Matt has booked 2 days off this week, so he's gonna be off on Thursday and Friday. That's why I decided to do the Sims video as well, just so that I can have an extra video for Wednesday, and then this video can go up on Friday. It is snowing again outside. I would show you, but the camera doesn't really pick it up very well. So I'm gonna do that, and I need to do the thumbnail for that video. Why, hello there. I've just finished the first carnival themed sticker thing, and it is the candy floss thing, and I'm actually really happy with it. I'll show you it really quickly. So there it is there. I'll actually put it on the screen because it'll be easier to see, but yep, I loved doing that. That was really fun. I was just listening to music and doing that. And now I'm going to see if I can do corn dogs and make those look cute. I'm really liking the illustration style that I was using, but I was trying to add my favourite brushes to a individual set on here, and it was really hard to do. Like, I was dragging it forward and it just wasn't adding it. It kept on pinging back and it's just impossible. So yeah, basically I was adding the brush to what I thought was my favourites folder, but I was actually going to the one below it. So annoying, but now I know that I just need to put it into the one above it essentially, and it will go into the one below it. Yay! Okay, I've got all my favourite brushes in the same thing now, so I don't have to go through all the brushes again. I mean, I might add more at some point, but like I said, I've got charcoal block, burnt tree, monoline, edited, monoline, normal, dry ink, and 6B pencil. Those are the brushes I use in Procreate if you are interested. And now we're gonna try and do the corn dog. It's 1:30 now and I've just finished the corn dog. I'm really happy with it, although it does look a little bit strange, not gonna lie. But since it's 1:30 and I need to get lunch, I don't want to skip lunch, because if I skip lunch I'll eat when I pick up Kaden, and then I won't be able to have my dinner because I'll be too full. But yeah, I'm really happy with this corn dog and I'm really excited to do more. I think I need to get a stand for my iPad though, because like this is the angle that I thingy at, and I should be like this, but I'm like this. So yeah, I need to get a stand for this or something, but I really want a screen tablet, guys. Oh, I'm saving money, but it's, I mean, I need to get a Hoover and I need to pay things and do things and adults and stuff, adulting, but I don't know, I'm excited. Whoa, cancel. I'm excited anyway, so it's alright. I need to do the information for the video, add all the screens and all that fun stuff. It's Wednesday tomorrow, so I've got one day before I need to have Matt in the house, so I probably won't be filming on Thursday, but that's alright. We've got another day and that's cool. So I'm probably going to be continuing to work on these carnival things. I feel like I'm far too ahead of myself though, and I still need to post on Instagram again. I haven't done that yet, which sucks, but I'm not going to force myself to do it. I'm just going to wait until I have enough time to schedule a bunch of posts. I feel like I've put myself into a box with Instagram, and because of the background that I made, and I can't change it now, which is untrue. I can do whatever I want with my Instagram, but I don't know, I feel like I can't change it now, and because I can't post unless that background's there, I need to always get whatever I want to post and put it in that background and then send it to my phone and do all that, and it's just added extra work and I don't like it. It's funny how much this YouTube career as a sim video fits in with this. It's crazy. Anyway, yeah, so I'm also feeling a little bit guilty because I'm not doing proper art. I started my channel as a digital artist, and now I feel guilty for not doing watercolour or traditional art, but I'm just really into digital art at the moment. You can do so much with it, and I don't think that I should be forced to do art that I don't want to do, although I do really miss watercolour and traditional media as well, but at the same time I don't miss it enough to get it out. So yeah, but I do feel like my drawing ability does kind of suffer a little bit if I don't do traditional art too. But anyway, if I do get a tablet for my computer, a screen tablet for my computer, I will probably never do traditional again. Yeah, well, it's been snowing on and off all day today. I'm hoping that it keeps it up like that, to be honest, because I don't want it to ice over. We are on my computer again because I want to show you a couple of other bookmarks that I did last night. I did the chocolate covered strawberry, which is a nice one. I really like this one. And also Marie, I think it was Marie or Mary, I don't know how to say your name, but please correct me in the comments below. She mentioned about doing something for the backs of them, and I don't really know what I want to do for the backs of them, because the way that the Cricut prints it out is like 3 on the top and then 1 along the bottom, and if I flip that then it's gonna be hard to print especially if I'm cutting them with the Cricut, so I don't know what I could do for the backs of them. I was thinking about just leaving them blank. I don't know, if I outsourced them it would be fine, but because I can't do that, because I don't want to order a bunch of bookmarks that might not sell, so I wish I could do that. I wish I had enough money to do that and enough sales to do that, but unfortunately I don't at this moment. So maybe in the future when I do, like when my business grows, I could do that, but right now it has to be like this. So this is the flower one and I really like that one. It's kind of based on the print that I'm selling in my shop, which has the kind of light green background, and then the other one that I made was the heart donut one. I just thought that was cute. Maybe people like hearts, I don't know. I'm actually thinking about keeping the Love Day collection, the Valentine's Day collection on my shop, but changing it just to like a love theme and not having a set theme, because it's not really tailored to Valentine's specifically, it's just tailored to love stuff. So yeah, these are the 3 new ones that I have. So we have the strawberries, which I made smaller just so that I could put more on and make it look better, the flowers, and then the heart-shaped donuts as well. And Marie asked me to do the breakfast ones and the waffles, so I'll probably do that as well. So I'm just going to do that quickly while we're here, but I don't think I'm going to film this because you already seen me do it, you know what I do. So I just want to quickly say this because no, because Marie, or you know, whatever your name is, sorry, said that the waffle is her favourite, and I just want to point out that I think I want to redo at least the waffle anyway, digitally, because this is where I have an issue with it. The strawberries, I could paint these so much better now. Look how bad they are. They don't have any definition. There's no detail. They're just blobs of paint basically lying there. There's no definition between this strawberry in the background, this one, and this one, because yeah, that one's in the background, so there should be a shadow here, and there should be a shadow here too, and it's just a weird shape. And then there's just no definition or detail in the blackberries or any of that. There's a lot of pencil marks. I think I did the sauce pretty well, but this is an old drawing, and also it's just sitting in the middle of nothing. I would probably put a plate on this now, and the strawberry in the front is just weird looking. I mean, if you look at the strawberries that I did this year, they are obviously digital, but they're much better. They are much more detailed and defined, and I'm kind of more into this little illustrative style now rather than realism, because I think this, I was trying to go for realism and kind of fell short a little bit. So I just wanted to mention that I really don't, I mean, I'll do it if you want me to, but I still have the outline of this on my iPad, and I think I'm just gonna try and colour it digitally, if that's cool with you, because I'm gonna have to do a lot of copy stamping and work to this, and maybe even add in some shadows and things, because it's just not the best looking thing in the world. So yeah, I don't like it and it's gonna be really hard to replicate the texture and stuff without it looking like a repeating pattern. So yeah, I don't know what to do about it. The reason I stopped like selling these or putting these on my sticker sheets, this waffle in particular, is because I just don't like the illustration anymore. I was proud of it when I did it over a year now ago, but my art has developed since then, and I just don't think that it's a good drawing anymore. And I know a lot of people will say, well, it's better than what I could do or whatever, but that's just because you're in a different stage of creation than me. It's not that you're bad, it's that you are still learning, and I've learned that this is not the kind of thing that I want to be going for anymore, and I think that it would be better. So I don't know why I had to go on a big rant about explaining myself, because I'm pretty sure that all of you are creatives here, and even if you're not, you understand that if you don't like something, then you're not going to put the effort into trying to make it good, I guess. See, there should be a lot more depth here. This should be darker. Like, I'll show you how dark it should be. This should be darker, and it should be even darker in the middle, because it's a hole. It's not just a a thing, right? So here's what it actually looks like, and that's what it should look like, because it's a hole. See the difference? Pretty sure you do. In fact, I probably could just leave it like that because it's done. Under here as well should be much darker because that's what it is. It's darker there. It's underneath that waffle. So that hole should be darker than this hole, and it should also be darker under here too because it's a shadow. Or at least there should be a shadow there. So technically it should have a even darker shadow there. There's a lot wrong with this drawing that I just know I could fix if I did it again. And then the shadow should come all the way along here. Obviously these, again, pencil marks shouldn't be there. The shadow should be all the way along because it's sitting on top of there. This should actually be a bit oranger because of that, and this should be lighter because if the light was coming from this side then it would be lighter. Again, shadow should be under here because there's another waffle sitting on top of there. This should be darker again. There should be a shadow around this because that's sitting on top, and there should be a shadow under here too because it's again sitting on top there. So there should be a shadow like this round the waffle kind of thing. I'm obviously not gonna keep this, I'm just showing you what it would be like. This hole, it should be darker again, and even darker still in the middle. There should be a shadow around these awful looking strawberries, like that. Pretty much all of this should be in shadow because of if the light was coming from up here. Can you see this up here? If the light was coming from up here and going down the way, then it would be hitting this, and this shadow, the shadow of the strawberry would be coming over here in real life. And again, I think I put a little shadow here. That's right. That should be darker though, and it should come out further with the direct sunlight. And then this bit should be cleaned up, and there should be more shadow under here because this is also under the other thing. There should be a shadow here as well, and there should also be a dark, like this whole side should be darker because that's because the light is hitting here, but this is facing towards us. So because that one's this side is facing up the way and this side's facing towards us, which means that the light wouldn't be hitting there. So this whole side should be in shadow as well. There's just too much to fix. That already looks better, but obviously if we take this off, there's just a lot more depth to it, but obviously it needs a lot more work. Like this should be in shadow, this part should be completely in shadow too, and then this part should be even darker in shadow, like 10 times darker than that part. This part should be in shadow, this part in shadow, and this part in shadow. A lot of shadowing, just shadows everywhere should be should be the key to this. And obviously because this part is also facing towards us, this whole thing would be in shadow too. So it would just give it a lot more depth. This again should be in shadow with a darker shadow in the middle because again it's a hole, and here too is the same, should be even darker in the middle. Technically it would stop round about here because that's because of the angle that it should be at, although I've drawn it as if the waffle's tilting up a little bit. But yeah, so I just wanted to mention that just because this needs a lot of work, and like these just need completely redone. Like this, look at this, there's just a blob of yellow on top of the strawberry, and I would never paint like this again. Like this isn't the way that I would paint it anymore. So there again, look, see the difference? Does look much better because it's just more, obviously it's just a quick 5-minute thing, but it would look much better if I did it that way. So I don't think I want to use this at all, but I don't do watercolour anymore, so I can't redo it in watercolour. So I think I'm going to redo it in digital, but if I redo this one in digital, I have to redo all of the breakfast ones in digital as well. So yeah, that's a project maybe I could work on if that's something, especially since most of my products are actually digitally drawn now on my website. They are all mostly digitally drawn now. The only things that are actually drawn traditionally, if I could speak properly, if I go to prints, is this breakfast print, this donut, and these two. The seascape print, this, and this. But all the stickers and the greeting cards and all of that, they are all done digitally. This is still one of my favourite prints, but I don't think that it's the best, and it could be better. And I think if I did it digitally, it would be cool. I mean, I love the donut and the muffin, and even the pancakes and the bagel and the egg. I just don't like the waffle, unfortunately, even though that's your favourite. But obviously on a screen you can't really see how bad it is until you look at it really close up. Like, you can see how bad it is by just looking at it, especially the strawberries and the blueberries. They're just awful. I can get 4, by the way, 4 of these on one sheet, so I think I'll do 8 designs and that's it just now. And then obviously if I make new ones, then that'll be new ones. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 designs right now. That strawberry one shouldn't be there. So we have 7. I need 1 more, which will probably be the waffle one if I decide to sketch that out. So that'll be fun. Obviously I'm going to make more, but this is just for the first launch. I want to have quite a few options available, and I'm going to print them all off and use them myself too, even though I don't read as much anymore. I used to read a lot, but I've kind of stopped reading as much. I don't use my mini tripod anymore. I just carry my big tripod about all the time. The good thing about the snow though is that the lighting is awesome. Not in this room obviously, but in rooms that have the window like this. I think I'm going to have a coffee and some toast or something. It's not the best of lunches, but I'm just cold. And I use coffee to heat me up, not wake me up apparently, because coffee does not perk me up whatsoever. It actually makes me more sleepy, which is strange. Maybe it will perk me up this time because I just put 2 spoonfuls of coffee in instead of 1. I got afraid when that popped then. Oh my goodness. I was going to say something while I was making this, and that's why I put my camera there, but I can't remember what it was now. I think at some point this week or at the weekend I'm going to go through all my files and sort them out, because when I finish art I just chuck it somewhere and I forget what it is. And in my art folder just now I've got not that much art from 2020, but I think I've made more art this month than I did in like 6 months of the year last year. I made quite a lot of art at the end of the year though. I think I've made a lot more than I did at the start of the year so far. Sort out my files and find out where everything is. It's because I started putting them in the Etsy folder instead of the finished art folder. But I want to have finished art in the finished art folder obviously, and the Etsy folder, so that, well obviously it's not Etsy anymore, it's my website, but the products folder, I want to have them in there so that I can easily find them when I'm changing them or uploading them or making them on Etsy. And then I also want, not on Etsy, on the Cricut, or printing them or whatever. And then I also want to have them in my finished folders files in the 2020 folder so that I know how much artwork I've done. I've not done any traditional this year so far, I don't think. Have I? Stand corrected actually, I have done traditional art. I've done sketching and I've done my gouache portrait, and I've also done some of those business cards, but I haven't done any traditional art in the traditional sense, the way that I used to do it. So I don't know, I'm just not feeling it right now. Also, when I was drawing that corn dog and that popcorn thing. Not popcorn. That's a good idea though. Popcorn would be good. Candy floss. I kind of was thinking to myself, oh my god, I've leveled up in art without even realising. Because before, a couple of months ago even, I would have looked at pictures of candy floss or corn dogs and thought, I can't draw that, or I don't want to draw it, or I need this certain medium to draw that and make it look like a corn dog or a candy floss. And I know for a fact that it's because I used to try and make everything sound like really realistic, and I always fell short with the realism. I wasn't that good at it, or I didn't have the patience for it. I know that I could probably make realistic portraits if I tried really, really hard, but that's the reason that most of my drawings were falling short, and it's not the style that I wanted to go for. I've always wanted to be able to draw something and make it look how I want to make it look, give it the colours that I want to have it, to give it, and just have fun with it. And I think I've kind of got to that point now, because I drew that corn dog without tracing, without using a reference. And well, actually I did look at a real corn dog, but then I turned it off so that I didn't copy it exactly. Same with the candy floss. I looked at how the candy floss like bubbles or whatever, and then I just remembered from my head that I've seen in programs and stuff that you get those little cones. We just have it on a stick, but in America, or at least I think so, or in films at least, depicted in films, they have those little cones that I had on my candy floss drawings. So I just brung that from my memory, and my memory is rubbish. I've always been known for not remembering anything, and I'm quite happy that I'm building up a sort of visual library in my head of things there that I don't have to rely on references for. References are great, don't get me wrong. Use references. They are not cheating. Using a reference, looking at something that you don't know how it works, or that you can't conjure up an image in your mind of how it works or looks, and finding an image to figure out how it works and how it looks is not cheating. You can use references, mash loads of references together, just don't copy it. That's all. Don't trace it and don't copy it. I actually want to do a video about tracing again. I did one a couple of years ago, and my opinions have kind of stayed the same, but also I'm getting really annoyed with all these conversations on the interwebs about tracing, to be honest. It's annoying me because I've had first-hand experience with tracing and I've got opinions. So if you want to hear me ramble on about that, then tell me in the comments below. But I'm rambling now. I'm just holding my coffee like this, even though it's really hot, to heat me up. But yeah, I'm gonna have my lunch and I'm probably just gonna find a video to watch. I've been really slacking with watching and supporting other people, but there is another thing that annoys me about the interwebs and just YouTube and art in general, is that a lot of people, I'm not saying that everybody does this, I know that there's genuine people that support you no matter what, but there are people that will not support you if you don't support them. So if you don't comment on their videos, they're going to stop commenting on your videos. And if you don't like and share their videos, then they're going to stop liking and sharing your videos. And I've had that happen quite a few times where people have been really, really interactive with my videos and been talking to me in my videos, and then I've been talking to them on their videos and stuff, but then I've got busy and I can't keep watching everybody, and certain people that I stopped watching for a while or stopped commenting on, sometimes I still watch the videos but I don't comment, stopped supporting me. And it's great if you don't, it's fine if you don't have enough time to watch people like I do, and you don't have enough time to support everybody and you pick and choose who you support, but just not supporting just because they don't support you is wronging, I think. And I'd rather not have people to support me like that. If you don't want to support me, don't support me. Or if you don't want to watch me, don't watch me. Or if you don't want to comment on my videos, don't comment on my videos, but don't do it just because I am following you and subbing to you and commenting on your videos. If I'm not commenting on your videos, it means that I either don't like your videos or I don't have time to watch them. Simple as that. Sorry about that rant, but I just had to get that out because it's been annoying me for a while. I noticed that a lot of people that used to comment on my videos don't anymore, and I realised that it's the people that I stopped supporting as well. And the only reason that I've stopped supporting them is literally because I don't have enough time to support everybody. And when I'm watching videos, it's genuinely usually when I'm either eating my lunch and I can't comment, or I'm doing something else like working on my own art and the video just completely like autoplay just makes it go away before I can even comment, or I'm in my bed and I don't want to comment when I'm in my bed. I just want to chill and watch it. So has anybody else had those experiences? If you are an artist or a YouTuber or somebody that shares their images online or anything online, have you noticed that people don't support you because you don't support them? Question mark. I love the back and forth of supporting, like, I'm gonna mention this name again. It's gonna annoy her, maybe. Liz and I support each other, and I love that. I love that she watches my videos and I watch her videos, and we can talk and chat and catch up and understand where everybody's coming from and all that stuff. That's great, it's fun. I love doing that. And I wish that I had more people like that, but I just can't support everybody. I should end this conversation right now because I'm blabbering on, but I'm trying to support people that don't have as much subscribers as bigger YouTubers do. So I'm trying to support small artists and small YouTubers because I'm small and I've been that small before and I know how hard it is. So just people that I like, just general vibing. I've kind of stopped watching quite a lot of the bigger YouTubers now. But not because I don't like them or they're bad or whatever, but, well, some of them I don't like, but just because I just don't have enough time to support everybody. And if I was gonna devote my time to support people, then I would rather it be smaller channels and smaller artists. Talking about supporting small artists, let's give a shout out to somebody. She actually has more subscribers than me. Her name is ALLJArt, and she does studio vlogs as well, and she also has really awesome realistic art, and she has her own website and tutorials and things like that. So definitely go and check her out if you don't know who that is. I'll leave a link in the description below, and I think she's just a genuinely lovely person, and her art is awesome as well. So I'm gonna watch her new studio vlog, which is studio vlog 17, new cards painting the wombat. Going to watch that because it's very similar to the stuff that I do and like. So let's do that. And we're gonna watch the ad as well because support. Oh, it's this guy. I hate this guy. I don't want free training for business mentoring system. Oh my god, he's still going on. This video was 4 minutes long. This ad. Well, this is new. It's 2:30 and I should already be out because I need to leave earlier when it's snowing like this because people drive so slow, and right they should because it's really bad outside. But it means that I have to leave half an hour, 45 minutes before Kaden actually comes out of school, and that's annoying. I'm putting on my boots right now and they are wet from this morning, but I am not wearing my trainers in the snow because they're really slidey and Caden's school is just a nightmare for ice. But I'm really happy with the work that I got done today. Just stickers and stuff, but I am doing them individually this time so that I can make stuff into prints if I want to, enlarge it for other products, and share them individually on social media. So yeah, I'm really happy with the corn dog and the cotton candy. Oh, where'd you go? You're way up there. And the cotton candy thing. I think I'm going to keep going with the food theme for now. But yeah, I actually saved the corn dog to my files and the candy floss to my files, my finished artwork file. So that's good. Where's my keys? I always try and put my keys in a safe place and then I forget where that safe place is. I should just keep them in the door so that I know where they are. Hello. It's Wednesday today and Caden's off school because, long story, they have this outdoor learning thing and he doesn't have the proper attire for it. my fault. I should have got him wellies and I had to keep him off. And it's also a long weekend this weekend, so he's going to be off on Friday and Monday and Tuesday. Matt's going to be off on Thursday and Friday and possibly Monday. So yeah, I didn't anticipate for this. But I think I've got enough footage for this vlog, and yeah, it's the morning and I'm in my dressing gown without my hair done, haven't been for a shower yet. But we're going for realism on this channel, so this is what I look like in the morning. You're welcome. Yeah, so I'm just going to work on subtitles today while Caden plays in his bedroom. I mean, he's not ill. He has a cough, but he's not off because he's ill. You can hear him in the bedroom playing on his Xbox. So that's what he's going to be doing while I do subtitles, because I've got 2 videos to do for subtitles. And I kind of want to do my own subtitles as well for some of my more popular videos. So I'm going to do that. And I'm just gonna tidy the house and all of that stuff. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to post a video on Monday because I'm not gonna be able to record much. So I might post my Sims video on Monday just so that I don't miss an upload. If you like the video that I post tonight, I might do that actually. So I will have a video for Monday. But then Wednesday, I'm not so sure because that's also gonna take a while. But I might also post another Sims video, although I need to record another one, so I'm not sure if that's going to work. I'll keep you updated on Twitter if you follow me on there, and if not, then you're just going to have to wait and turn the notification bell on, because that will tell you if I'm going to upload a video or when I'm uploading a video. So thanks for watching again, and I will see you next time. Bye!